Have you ever wondered why your piano playing sounds flat compared to professional recordings? The secret might be right under your foot. We're unlocking emotional depth in your piano playing using pedal techniques. I'm excited to share these approaches that will immediately transform how your music feels and sounds. During my years living in Mexico, I listened to a lot of ranchera music, a genre known for its emotional depth and expressive qualities. Let me first demonstrate the difference proper pedaling makes using Mi Cielito Perdido. As always, the sheet music is available in my shop. Now, the title means My Lost Love, and it captures that bittersweet feeling which we can hear in a traditional ranchero ballad. Here's a section without any pedal. Okay, but now let's listen to the same passage with pedal. So hear how the notes, they connect and they create a flowing emotional quality when we add just a little bit of pedal. This technique is essential to capturing the feel of ranchero music, which uses sustained vocal techniques to convey really deep emotions. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Rosemarie, online piano teacher and composer at Must Love Music. And if this is helpful, please consider subscribing. It means more than you know. So while I don't have a camera at my feet when I'm playing here, watch for the screen. I'm going to play that again with the pedal so you can see when I'm changing it. Notice how I'm changing the pedal with each chord change, but still maintaining that connected sound. When adapting the expressive qualities of Mexican Ranchera for piano, the piano helps recreate that emotional atmosphere or mood that makes songs like Cielito Lindo, which, by the way, was the inspiration for that musical example I gave you. It makes it so moving. The pedal allows notes to ring together, creating a rich sonic landscape that captures the full emotional experience. In ranchero music, singers use sustained techniques and vibrato to express deep feelings, and our pedal helps us achieve something similar on the piano. So let's talk about proper pedal technique. Your foot should rest comfortably on the pedal, heel on the floor. So if you can imagine, this is your foot on the ground. You're going to have the pedal here. Your heel still stays on the ground, and it's just resting. We don't want to be like this because then we don't have great control. The challenge and the main key here is to know when to change the pedal. Oftentimes we change it with harmonic changes to avoid muddiness, though depending on the song that can change. If you're enjoying how this pedal technique can bring your music to life, imagine what you can create with personalized guidance. At Must Love Music, we integrate these expressive techniques into every lesson, helping you create your own music from day one in a neurodivergent-friendly online environment. My teaching approach is specifically designed to be accessible and inclusive, letting you discover music at your personalized pace. Visit mustlovemusic.ca to book a meet and greet today. All right, let's do a little exploration of how you can use these pedaling techniques in your own playing. I've created a simple B minor chord progression inspired by ranchera harmonies. We're going to play these as broken chords. The chords are B minor, E minor, but we're going to have G on the bottom, F sharp major, and B minor. Our B minor chord is B, D, F sharp. Our E minor chord, we're mixing it up a bit. G, B, E, F sharp major, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, and then back to our B minor. Try playing this progression if you need to, pause, and then experiment with the pedal. Start with changing the pedal on each chord change. Not bad, but let's try partial pedal changes. So we're going to lift just enough to clear the previous harmony, but not completely. Okay, so imagine that instead of lifting fully off the pedal, you're going to lift like about halfway or so. Sounds a little bit more connected, right? And then finally, we're going to try a longer pedal through the related harmonies to create a wash of sound. So what I did there is I played the chord with the pedal down. I held it till I played the next note, lifted, put it down right away. Next chord, first note. Do you hear how they're connected? Down and up. Lift and down. Now, this technique is especially effective for capturing the emotional quality of Mexican ballads, and the sustained notes create an atmosphere that surrounds the melody. So I have a question for you. Which pedal technique do you like the best? Where you're changing it at the chord change, so now I paused a little so you could hear the difference there. A partial lift, so that's where we only lifted it about halfway, or just after the chord change, so option 3. In Mexico, this music brings people together at festivals and celebrations. I remember attending gatherings where everyone would join in singing ranchera songs. The sustained emotional quality creates this powerful shared experience. And by incorporating these pedaling techniques into our playing, we're connecting to this rich tradition of expression. The pedal allows us to recreate some of that communal emotional experience, but on a solo instrument. The beauty of mastering pedal technique is that it instantly elevates your playing regardless of your technical level. As you practice, focus not just on when to press the pedal, but on how it serves the emotional story you're telling through the music. If you enjoyed this video on expressive playing, go check out the Cinco de Mayo inspired retellings playlist, where we'll explore more ways this vibrant culture plays with emotion and expression. Thanks and happy playing.